Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to AdoraHack. I am filming this video from outside today, and because of that there will be some noise, and I apologize, but it's the nice lighting and I also like my backdrop being newspaper. If you like this backdrop, please let me know so that I can shoot my video more often here. So now, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. I'm going to be sharing my favorite things. I'm going to be asking myself some favorite thing questions, and I'm going to be answering these questions. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first one is my favorite IDE, and my favorite IDE for me would be Visual Studio Code. I mean, I had literally gone from Notepad++ to Sublime to my favorite text editor. I'm talking about text editors, not IDEs, so I'm leaving out all them JetBrains stuff for them, Visual Studio and all of that. I had moved from Notepad++ to Sublime to Atom to Visual Studio Code, and I have stuck with Visual Studio Code for the longest time. I really like it. I enjoy coding in VS Code. Wow! I enjoy coding in VS Code, and it's actually my favorite text editor. The next thing is my favorite gadget. So I know that I'm very boring. I'm very aware. I'm very aware that I'm boring, and I'm sorry, but my favorite gadget is the iPhone. I own a bunch of gadgets, if I'm being very honest with you. It's not like I don't own anything, but like I said, I am boring, right? I'm tagging this my favorite gadgets because it's the one I use the most. It's the one I go everywhere with. Like, I cannot step out without my phone for any reason at all. But I could step out and forget to wear my Apple Watch. I could step out and forget to carry my iPad. I could step out without a laptop. I could step out without a VR headset. I could step out with a bunch of all these other things, but I would always step out with my phone. And that's why I would tag my iPhone as my favorite gadget, because it's the one that I'm always with. It's the one I always have around me. It's the one I never let go of. The next thing for me is my favorite programming language. In all honesty, I don't have any favorite programming language. Today, I write C#, C++, and TypeScript. If there's any other reason why I should dabble into any other programming language, I would. But I do not have a favorite one. I don't have a one that I love. I just have one that I write so that I get paid and I can spend my coins. So the next thing is my favorite thing to work on. I have worked on a couple things. I mean, I've gone from working on the web to building stuff on mobile to writing native code like with C++, and now I do a lot of things on the cloud. So you'd find me on the cloud, basically doing work on the cloud, core backend, infrastructure engineering, some security compliance work. And if I'm being very honest, that is my favorite thing to work on. I think working on the cloud has exposed me to a lot of things, and in a very short time I have learned a lot of things that I have learned before. And because of that, just for that only, I would say that working on the cloud is my favorite place to work. It's my favorite thing to work on. Cloud engineering and everything in between is one of the favorite things for me to work on at this point in my career. That might change in the future, I don't know, but right now that is it, and I am loving it. My favorite work model would be remote work, and this is me being very honest. I love working from home. I'm not going to say that I don't miss seeing my colleagues at work, my co-workers. I do. Like, I miss that physical interaction, but let's be honest, I am more productive at home. Like, let's work remotely, let's hang out weekends for coffee or something, I don't know, but like, let's keep working remotely, let's keep this shit going. And I'm going to tell you why. I work with not just people in Lagos, but people in, like, it's more a distributed engineering team. When I was working at the office, I find out that some days I don't go to the office are days when I'm more productive, but days that I go to the office, if I have to communicate with other people that are not in Lagos, I find myself working that 9 to 5 and also working 5 to, I don't know, maybe like 11 p.m., which is like working 9 to 11 p.m., which is obviously 14 hours. If I'm being very honest, that's not productive. That would wear you down pretty quickly. And because I'm at home, working from home, I wake up at 7 and I decide that, oh, because I'm going to be doing interactions with a lot of people that are not in my time zone today, I'm not going to start working till like 3 p.m., right? And these are my own rules. I can make those rules because I am not basically constrained or confined to a particular workspace, a particular work station, a particular office, a particular time. I can do whatever I want whenever I want it, and all that is important is that I show up for my meetings and I get my work done. I have seen my productivity skyrocket just because I am working from home, and I honestly intend to keep doing that. And that's why I'll tell you that for me, for free, my favorite work model is working from home as opposed to working in an office. So the next thing is my favorite fintech app. My favorite fintech app in Nigeria, at least, is Piggyvest. You have to give it to them, if I'm being very honest. My favorite tech company in Nigeria, in my opinion, would be Paystack. I think a lot of tech companies are doing a lot of really amazing things, and I think that these companies are great. And I really appreciate them. Please keep doing the work you're doing, especially in Nigeria, surviving regardless of every single thing that is being thrown at you. We see you, we love you, and we try to support you in any way that we can. So yes, we appreciate you in general. Yeah, so coming back from that long speech that I just gave, my favorite tech company in Nigeria at the moment is Paystack. My favorite tech CEOs are Satya and Elon Musk. I'm going to say Elon Musk because I think that he's a very visionary human being. He's overly ambitious, and that ambition is just fun sometimes to watch and look at. Satya also, I think, is a very ambitious person in general. And the truth is, I'm not even calling Satya's name because like, oh, I work here or something like that. Before I joined this company, I read Elon Musk's book and I also read Satya's book, Hit Refresh, and that just got me to understand who these people are, and it made me appreciate them more and like them more. My favorite reason for being a software engineer is that I'm always learning. This is a field where I get a task and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this thing, they're going to sack all of us. And then in like 2 days or less or more, I do it and I have learned something new. This is a field where I'm always learning and it's never boring. Also, the fact that the product you build, the code you write has the potential to making global impact is also something that is very important to me, and I really appreciate and I really like. So yeah, those are my favorite reasons for being software engineers. My favorite person in tech to look up to is Badegeshin Abolade. And I'm saying Badegeshin because number one, he's a technical fellow at Microsoft and he is a Nigerian, and I believe that him being in that place of leadership would give more Nigerians, more Africans, more black people hope, and would also make them have more role models to aspire to. So if you do not know him before, I'm going to have his name somewhere pop up on the screen so that you can spell it correctly. And if you want to do like an internet search on him, feel free to go ahead to do that. His name again is Badegeshin Abolade. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to me, please make sure that you subscribe. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.